Money Thirsty Jay with the business here, bro. Good to lock back in here with you, man. Been a little minute.
Fucking right.
You been straight since the last time I chopped?
Shit, child, man.
For sure, bro. Nah, it's good, bro. Give him a little insight on like where you coming from. You know, how long you been rapping. Just a quick little rundown on your early start.
Yeah, shit, you know, I'm from New Orleans originally. Shit, I grew up out here, BR after Katrina. The name MoneyThirstyJay comes from my brother-in-law and my brother. They used to have a label called Bloodthirsty ENT. But I wanted something that made sense for my name and, you know, to honor them. So it was MoneyThirsty Entertainment, you dig?
Fuck.
And shit, I've been rapping for about 8 years now. So, you know, nigga been putting in the work, putting in the grind, you know, 10,000 hours times 10,000, go and get that mail ticket.
Okay, for sure. 8 years. I know I seen like somewhere, you started rapping like somewhere around 2018, somewhere like that. At what point did you say like, I'm about to take it serious or rap really the thing I'm really gonna do?
Shit, 2017, 2018, really start getting in the booth. Me and a couple of Money Thirsty members, you feel me? Shit, we just take it serious.
Yeah.
Like I always had a love for the music.
From beginning, you've been taking it serious since from jump.
Since I started recording.
Yeah, yeah, that's hard though. Everybody can't say that. They might assume that they've been taking it serious, but you know, I can definitely see like the progression. Listen to your music, it always sound polished. It always sound like you had a real brand in mind. You had a goal that you was going and wanted to give with your fans. So I can see that being true. Like I went and checked out your catalog and really was rocking with some of the old stuff too, for sure. I know you said your name, Money Thirsty Jay, came from rocking with your family. What would your fans say that the Money Thirsty ENT really mean to them? Like, what do you think they get from the brand?
Money Thirsty is touching the hustler's intuition. You know, it's a mind frame, make you want to get off your ass and do something. You feel me?
That's hard, yeah.
So yeah, that's what it really mean.
All right, so I know you say you from New Orleans. So coming from New Orleans, tell me like, what part of the city really shaped you or your sound or your mentality with life?
Shit, out the 7 Wall downtown. But I mean, you could say I jumped out the porch in BR for real.
Yeah.
I was still kind of young. We left New Orleans when I was like 10. You know, I always go back home and shit. You know, I still got the culture and the flavor. But I really jumped off the porch out here. But you know, I always just been a one of one. You know, everybody might feel like that, but like I always been a leader, never been a follower and shit. Whatever I did pick up, I turned into my own.
I can feel that. I can feel that. Going back to your catalog, I want you to like, cause man, people don't understand New Orleans, Louisiana in general, just like different, right?
Yeah.
So give me an example of something that happened in your real life that translated to a song or something that they may be able to be like, oh, that's where that came from, you know, when they hear a song.
Damn, so much shit.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of situations with different females and all that. But I don't ever use the female name. I always change the name.
Yeah.
You dig? So
2P.
yeah, what else, man?
Yeah.
Shit, really the mind frame though. How I talk about hustling and getting to it, waking up every day, getting to the bag, and you know, it's a real deal of lifestyle. This ain't just no speaking or talk about it. Like you're really hustling and getting to it, like
living it and putting it on wax.
You dig?
No, I'm with that. I'm with that. Give them some insight into like a moment that you realize people really rocking with my music or people really getting behind what I'm putting down.
It was a moment. I ain't gonna say the rapper name, but it was like, shit, you know, he popping, it was like, shit, I don't know that nigga music, but I know that Money Thirsty shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah.
He knew, he felt the vibe, like he knew.
Nah, this what a chick was talking your dick, so I ain't gonna, you know,
yeah,
sound
yeah.
the nigga gang.
Yeah.
But just, you know, like, yeah, it's like that, like.
We ain't gonna salt him down, but he peeped it. He knew what was going on.
Yeah.
For sure that. You still independent or you with a label?
I'm still independent.
Yeah.
I do got a partnership right now with Money Motion Group.
Okay.
We got a partnership on the tape right now. But shit, it's still Money Thirsty Entertainment, dude.
Nah, for sure, the MCE. Give me like a reason that you would sign, or give me a reason why it's gonna be independent forever. Either or.
If I sign, it just gotta make sense.
Yeah.
You dig? I'm gonna own my shit back further along after everybody recoup and all that.
Thanks.
But for the most part, it's gonna be independence.
Yeah.
You know, just straight partnerships for real.
That's the vibe you getting, like.
Yeah, cause signing your shit over for what, the million? Now you owe 5 million. Like it don't make no sense.
Put them down. Look, hey, that's really how it go though. A lot of artists getting more hip to it, but plenty more of them don't understand. They see that goal, man, record label, man. I'm trying to sign a deal, you know, and it's like, dog.
You gonna be in 5 times more, 10 times, depending on how they do it. 10 times more debt.
Might be 10 if they play you too. They play you too crazy. That's real
and
though.
Another thing with the mill, like, why when people think you get a mill, you just so rich?
Yeah.
Like 300,000 already gone to taxes. That's 700 bands. Then you gotta get your crib, a certain lifestyle you gotta uphold and all this and that.
Boom.
Put money back into the music. Like,
boom.
I can't take care of everybody.
It's going
like,
down quick.
The only people who was immediate family and like the little ones who can't fend for themselves.
Yeah.
And you know, after that shit, bring me something to make some money.
Yeah.
You know, endeavors and shit. You know,
put them down.
You just supposed to 10,000 rides and you know go your allowance. Rest
it's
of
gone.
That shit gone.
That shit gonna be gone so fast, boy.
Nice car, nice house.
You going to exit, that's when they go to begging the label. Man, the label did this, the label, man. They knew what you was about to do with that meal. The label knew what you was about to do with that meal. Man, we going to give it to him. He going to be begging for another one, huh? Yeah, fast.
So stop living above your means, dog.
Yeah. Nah, definitely gotta stay below your means so you can save something for later. That's the play right there that a lot of people sleep on. Saving something for later. Give them some game on what keep you hungry. For the music and just dropping music, going to the lab, like give us some insight on it.
With the music shit, I ain't gonna lie, I come and go sometimes. The later I've been getting into my career, you just gotta find new ways to keep you going. Like I ain't sometimes I just feed out the negativity or I can't do it or just like that shit like some MJ shit, like I ain't gonna lie, like I gotta perform.
Yeah, you know MJ used to make up shit in his head. Man, that nigga said something about my mama, huh? Yeah.
And I feel that way, like I think about people who died, I think about the times I was struggling, like you gotta remember where you come from and you know what you're doing this shit for. Don't get blindsided and you know, keep doing you. For real.
I know you just mentioned like losing people along the way. Give them, talk to me a little bit about like the hardest moment, you know, that you might have went through while you was building your music career or life in general, if you got anything specific that stand out.
Shit, losing my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit, that's probably one of the hardest things in my life. Like, I ain't never gonna be over that shit to this day.
Yeah.
But, you know, you grow and you learn how to cope with shit.
Yeah.
But, shit, around that time, that shit was extra motivation. I think I had my hardest tape when bro died. That tape I dedicated to him, Manifestation. That been real raw pain and, you know, just, most of that shit just freestyled out the dome too, so, you know, it's real. And probably recently I lost my grandma like a few months back. You know, it was like my mom and shit. That shit hurt my soul.
Like I'm sorry to hear that, for sure. Yeah.
I had to stop recording for a little while and everything. I lost her and I lost my cousin back to back like that same last 2 months. So that shit really just had me stuck, I ain't gonna lie.
You've been putting in, I mean, I know you said you took a break, but...
I made a few songs doing this shit, but I ain't been feeling the music, I ain't gonna stop. Like, I just started getting back to it probably last month. Which I know how I am, I just need to go through it and, you know, get that shit off me, and then, you know, I'm gonna get back to it, but... Shit, when that shit going on, dog, it should be demoralizing sometimes.
For sure. Nah, this life, bro, a lot of artists, you know, a lot of bigger artists, when they sit down and talk, they say sometimes you do have to go through stuff so you can have stuff to rap about. Different people grieve different ways, you get what I'm saying? And you kind of got to go through it how you go through it. A lot of fans don't understand, like when, as an artist, you taking a break, man, it could be a million reasons why I'm taking a break, you know what I'm saying? They may assume, man, drop the music or wear the music, man, you being lazy, but it's like, you know, I gotta live life just like you gotta live life, you know. Fans get selfish too, let me put it that way, you know. I know, and again, like your fans, bro, you done dropped a lot of you got a nice catalog, you feel what I'm saying? Like you done dropped some projects for them, so it's like, I know you mentioned Manifestation, you got Thirsty World, right? I mean,
Smoke Vibe series.
So like, which one your favorite out of all of them, or what represents you the most?
Thirsty World probably is the best tapes. Cause it's more well-rounded. Like it's really rappy too, but it shows my well-rounded talent.
Yeah.
Man, all of them do. I can't even say it. Thirsty World is just a collection of it all. I'ma say.
Yeah.
Smoke Vibes is his own thing. Manifestation is his own thing, but Thirsty World is definitely a collective of everything I do.
So when somebody listens to you for the first time, like what would you want them to feel or to get from your music?
A sense of hustling, sense of urgency.
Go get it.
Yeah, like I said, you know, different strokes for different folks. So like, if you want some pain shit, manifestation, pain, real street, real rugged.
Yeah.
Thirsty world, more up tempo bars. Got some melodies here and there. Smoke vibes is, you know, more, you know, smoking, vibing. Got some more female songs and, you know, everything just a vibe for real.
Yeah, so they definitely can find what they looking for. Like they dive into the catalog, they gonna definitely find some stuff to add to the playlist.
Yeah.
They gonna
compilation tapes. I got, what's the last? Money Thirsty and Friends. You see me on features on there. Got some collab tapes. Me and my dog MoneyThirstyJay. My dog Raheem Cash, we got one on there. And I got some more things coming too. So like, I ain't never stopped making the music. Like it's still there. Like it's still.
So you collab with a lot of people too. You getting
shit, yeah.
Yeah.
I got a song coming with Nino Calvin. I got a EP coming with Joe Scott.
Fine.
Who else? I got my dog 10K for a pay, you dig? We got some shit coming.
Yeah.
Man, I'm working.
How you like to collab, like in the studio with the artist? Or you good with sending songs back and forth? Or like, how does that process?
I'm good with sending songs back and forth. I ain't gotta be in there for real.
Mm-hmm. You catch a vibe and do whatever you gotta do and make sure the song's still.
Yeah, I just wanna make sure it's right. That's it. I ain't gonna lie. Like working with some people in the studio do raise your level of talent.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna stop.
Yeah.
Like it do like damn, that nigga going there. Hold up, I can't let that go through me. Hold up.
Yeah.
So that'd be like that. I like working with people in the studio too though. It really raised the level of talent. Like I done work with some fire ass niggas. I ain't gonna lie, they just be punching and doing this shit. Yeah. So like I like to write better than punching in, but I done made fire songs punching in too. But I just know proper preparation for this performance.
Facts. I live by that for sure. I mean, it's so many different ways to record. A lot of artists that come to the lab, bro, they big on punching in right now. But for instance, like you just said, the last artist that I recorded, she came in here with it rope. You get what I'm saying? So I mean, it's so many different ways that people get it done, and with that, I wanted to ask you. I got a lot of younger artists in my network, a lot of young artists that's checking in on my page. They give them some kind of game as to like one piece of advice. Let's say one piece of advice you can give them that they can run with and be able to be confident. Recording or their career, just in general, just one piece of standard advice. Like, man, if I could tell everybody this one thing, it'll help them out.
I mean, knowing the music business.
Fine.
Yeah, knowing the music business, knowing how you gotta run ads, bro, how you gotta do seeding, how you gotta make sure your music mixed and mastered right, and having pieces of content to go, and like it's a whole process with this stuff. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I wish I knew way back then. Like, it's really a process, like that'll save you a lot of time and money for real, for real.
Yeah. Give them, man, cause so many artists ask me about like, man, I gotta be authentic. When I tell them they gotta make content, right? I gotta be authentic. That's not me. Or, you know, bro, I want to just make the music and I don't want to put it in front of people. Give them an idea of, because again, coming from New Orleans, bro, you could easily have the idea of, man, I'm not doing all of this stuff, right? Give them some type of idea of like how you balance being authentic, but at the same time, like growing as an artist and being a businessman in the music industry, and like the things that you have to do that you're not necessarily wanting to do, but you just know they gotta get done. Like, how you balance it?
I mean, I get lazy too, so I just pay people and schedule this shit out. So, you know, that way you just obligated to do it. I feel like, you know, nobody don't waste no money or waste no time. So, you know, you get to it like that. And being authentic yourself, it lasts longer. Like trying to imitate being anybody, that shit here today, gone tomorrow. So, you know, really just be yourself. Everybody who was really, you know, them, they came authentic as they self.
Yeah.
Whereas from the Wayne to the Drakes to the Kodaks, NBA Youngboy, whoever you did, they was just them.
It make it a lot easier to be consistent for a longer period being yourself. You ain't gotta fake it and try to figure out what you're supposed to be if you being yourself, huh?
Right, and then like whatever you represent, you know, you're gonna find things that authentic to you. Like, I got my smoke papers. I just, you know, I got my own papers and shit. I'm gonna bring some you there when they.
That's nice. Yeah, I need it.
You know, I'm in the paper, so you know it's the paper lifestyle. I'm into the health fitness stuff, so I want some. I got CMOS coming to you there with my own CMOS. it's Money Thirsty. I gotta have a drink, right?
Yeah.
So like just find find things that go into your avenue and do your thing. You gonna find.
Man,
something.
that's big, man. You just put them down for sure. A lot of times artists say, man, I need to put my logo on the shirt, or I need to put my face or my album on the shirt. But you giving them game, bro. Like let them know, hey, the accessories is still an extension of your brand. It's another way to put yourself in their environment. Like you said, rolling papers, man. You rolling up. I got MoneyThirstyJay right here. Like, I'm gonna go play his music. You feel what I'm saying? I'm rolling up, man. Let me put on this song right quick.
Got the QR code in there and everything.
Come on, man.
Go to the website, go to the music, all that. So, give people other things to support besides the music, because the music is always subjective. You feel me? So, there's more people who will be like, I got some papers for you.
Yeah. Nah, that's hard. It's hard because I mean, when you get things like accessories, I tell you get a lighter, for instance. Like you say, you get a C-Mop, man, that's memorable. Like, that stick with you. Like, you might have that lighter every day, but I might only wear your shirt once every, you feel what I'm saying, 2 months or whatever it is, you feel me? I'm walking with the papers every day. Yeah. You feel me? Like, they got MoneyThirstyJay on them every day. So that's hard. Now, I like that. Now, I definitely need some of them, bro. We need some of them in the lab, for sure. Give them, cause you talking big on the brand, the merch, the label as a whole. Say we in 2026, bro. Say 4 years from now, 2030. What kind of legacy do you feel like you will have built, or what do people have to look forward to from you and like everything you're doing by then? Like 2030, where you see yourself at?
Sure, I see myself doing a lot, different types of brands, different types of businesses. Just more than rap, and putting somebody on as I go along. Yeah. Because it don't mean nothing if you can't bring nobody along.
Yeah. So you have you been like, I don't want to say signing any artists, but have you brought any other artists into the Money Thirsty empire yet, or is it something you're looking forward to?
Got our young artist Kaiser. Shit, he a cool artist.
Nice.
So he got some work on my last project, Smoke Vibes 3. Yeah. Shit, he cool. But,
definitely make sure I go tap in with that for sure.
Check in with that. KXISE, you dig?
Fine. So with you stepping into that role as a businessman, give them like, do you feel like the talent or the marketing matter more with the rap game, how it's going right now?
Right now, the marketing for real. Yeah. You got 10% talent, rest marketing and all that other stuff, and you'll go even further. You dig? Yeah. Because you know how to prop yourself up as a business person and marketable. Shit, it's money there.
I can see that for sure. I mean, a lot of times artists end up stuck because they think, oh man, I'm just the rawest, or I'm the sickest, or
the sickest is the laziest.
I got 3,000 songs in my catalog. Somebody told me that earlier this week. It's like, I feel you, bro.
That sounds good, bro. If you ain't dropping it, you ain't marketing it right, it don't matter. Don't nobody care.
For sure, bro. What's one thing that you would say about the rap game? Fans think real, but it's actually like fake.
That's a whole bunch of fake shit. That's a whole bunch of fake shit. I don't know why, but the pinpoint on.
Yeah, give them something fake in the industry that you realize. I mean, 8 years in, I know you'll come across a lot of situations that's like, damn, that wasn't what I thought it was, or this ain't what I thought it was going to be.
I guess when you meet rappers, you listen to and shit. Yeah. A mystique, meeting the nigga kind of just, niggas dicks. Yeah. Niggas fucking assholes sometimes, but I mean, some people be cool, but it just, that's some fan shit, but that's what you make it. Yeah. So I mean, Cameron always told me, it's whatever you make it.
It's what you make it. I'm with that.
If you can put 10, 20 people in the group, make them put the lights on you, you can make a show look like it was 1,000 niggas in that motherfucker.
Yeah, it is what you make it. Now I'm with that for sure. I tell people it's the entertainment industry at the end of the day. It ain't necessarily the authenticity industry. It ain't.
What's the difference between a rapper and an actor?
You get entertained. They still in the same industry, right? Yeah. So it's just a different title in the same industry. You feel me? It's like a football player. You playing football, whether you're an O lineman, D lineman, linebacker, you playing football. Yeah. You feel me? So it's pretty much the same idea. You're in the entertainment industry, and your goal, your job is to entertain, not necessarily make the hardest song in the world. You get what I'm saying? Be the freshest nigga in the world. It's just entertainment. If you can master entertainment in whatever way is authentic to you, then you own something for sure. Nah, I'm with that. Give me a couple of like underrated artists in Baton Rouge or New Orleans that they should probably be checking out for.
Underrated artists?
Yeah, give them some artists they need to be tapping in with. Who MoneyThirstyJay listening to?
Go fuck with that 10K for a pep. You dig? Go fuck with my dog, Lil Dog, you dig? He out the city, he signed to Zion.
Nice.
My dog Movie Monroe, he from Las Vegas. He had a different vibe right there. My dog Kazi, of course you did. You gotta go tap in with my dog Kazi. My dog MoneyThirstyDJ as always, but if you've been catching on to the Money Thirsty wave,
they already know
you've been going back thick and thin. So man, it's a bunch of people, man. You know, shout out to all the artists I've been working with. You know, it's a bunch of people.
Yeah, for sure. No, I feel that. I mean, that's a good group of artists. They definitely gonna hear a lot of them on your projects once they go diving in and checking in for sure.
Yeah.
Give me a lot of fans, like, they feel like they're in the know right now about artists, and I think that's one of the reasons that, like, rap, I don't want to say it's dead, but it's on the downturn because so many fans feel like they understand the industry, they know what's going on. Give them something that they may not know about, like, just for instance, let's say how artists get paid, or, you know, where that income come from when you say, wake up and say, I want to be a full-time rapper. I know you talked about having the accessories and different things like that, but give them some more insight into like what entails that rapper journey.
Alright, as far as like streaming platforms, you know, you got your BMI, you got your Song Trust, you got Sound Exchange, you have MLC Group, and you got something else for your publishing too.
Sound Exchange.
So that's on some streaming, and you know, getting paid for shows. You can do marketing for people, you know, do people clothing brand, whatever type of brand, you know, make commercials or, you know, shout outs, show money, feature money. Man, it's all type of avenues and revenues you can get into, you feel me? So, but nah, those are the main streaming ones for sure.
I mean, that's a good rundown. A lot of artists only know my streaming. For instance, you know, you sign up with United Masters or you sign up with DistroKid, and man, that's my money. It's like, nah, bro, you leaving a lot on the table, bro.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, your fans, bro. Even if you got 10 real fans, 5 real fans, they might get them papers, and that's gonna pay you more than your streaming. You feel?
For real.
Like if you mess around, you feel me? You definitely got to take advantage of like all the avenues and figuring out like what my people want from me, so that you can actually turn it into a full-time thing, which is the goal for most beginner artists when they first stepping in, for sure. Yeah. So now you just put them down definitely on that. Give me a little bit of like, how can I say this? The music industry, it's tough, right? A lot of people think it's easy once they making songs, but give them. We just talked about some ways to get income in the game. Tell them what would shock them when they get into the music industry. What would jump out to like, this, you know, this might not be for me. Like, what's usually something that discourage an artist or you?
Paying that money, you gotta pay the videographer, you gotta pay the engineer, you gotta pay the producer, you gotta pay the marketer, you gotta pay for your wardrobe, your style, the aesthetic, whatever you're trying to capture. The cameraman gotta get paid, radio station gotta get paid, playlisters gotta get paid. Now, along the way, you're gonna get some natural free stuff that, you know, people just mess with you. You dig certain platforms and seeding and marketing dollars, like you just money.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
You just get going, ching, ching, ching. And depending on kind of budget you're working with, you know, you just got to make sure you have a nice formulated plan. Because if you have a nice plan, you can dish a few dollars and it'll carry the rest of the wave, you feel me? And the money will come back tenfold. But you know, that come with experience and just knowing what you need and knowing what you're doing.
Nah, the strategy major, for sure.
Nah, for real.
Did you have anybody helping you with that when you starting out, or now you just figured it out as you go?
Everything, just making my mistakes however I made them, or making the right decision. Like, you know, I did my own research too though. Like, I went sat there, watched marketing videos, I watch how to do the Google ads and all that. Like, go on YouTube, man. There's everything on there. You know, I just got to the point where I want to delegate certain stuff to certain people, so you know I ain't got to worry about all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, educate yourself. Shit, go out on a whim, you dig? I don't know.
YouTube University will take them real far, I'm telling you.
Nah, for real. Brandman Sean and them, I ain't gonna lie, that's who I really be watching. Like, they gave me the most game for a lot of stuff.
That's hard. Shout out Brandman Sean and Colby for sure. I rock with them too for sure. Yeah, they nice. Anything you want to give them, I mean, we closing out the first quarter of 2026. Anything you want them to look forward to heading into, you know, the second quarter, the summer, what they need to be on the lookout for?
My 2 singles dropping, Chill Out and Everyday Hustle. You dig? Shit, that's the next 2 singles that's dropping. And we just giving them singles.
Yeah.
Probably might drop a tape in during the summer, but I might go single heavy for a little while.
That's hard, bro. Nah, bro. You gave him a lot of game real quick. You tapped him into the money thirsty world. They definitely need to go run up the catalog. He got full projects. He talking about dropping singles now, but please believe, hey, he got projects. You can get on the highway and just ride. You gonna be right. You know, roll you in, and you definitely gonna get to the hustle mentality. You definitely gonna run it up. You're gonna be ready to go run through a wall about your money. So I definitely respect that. Definitely get motivated, listen to your music, and man, can't wait to hear them singles you got rocking, bro.
Most definitely.
It's good, bro. It's good chopping it up with you, man.
Already done.
For sure, bro. It's good. It's good.